Welcome back to another video. Today is September 10th, 2019, and I'm up here in Northeast Washington. I'm by myself right now, but my cousins and my uncle, they're actually driving up right now, and they're gonna go up higher to the mountain. So I came here first, so I'm actually gonna drive back and go up there. Since I was already here, I was just gonna locate, see if I could find an elk. But on this hunt, I'm pretty much just gonna tag along with my cousin Kong. He has an Archery Elk tag, and I don't, so I'm basically going to be filming and calling for him, and so we'll see how it goes. I do have my bear tag. I brought my rifle in case we see a bear, but what I forgot was the 22 rifle. Driving up here, those two grouse, both of them flew, and then one of them like perched into a tree like 10 yards away from me. I got all my gear ready today, and the 22 rifle was the one I forgot. That grouse could have been dinner for tonight. But with that being said, the focus of this hunt is to hopefully get Kong on a bull and let him arrow the bull. So we'll see how it goes. Pretty excited to be up here, so I'm gonna drive back around. I'm gonna meet up with them, and we'll discuss the plans more often, and then we'll start hunting tomorrow. Well, that's a total mess back here. I just kind of threw everything in the trunk of my car, and then I just left. So I'm gonna put my rifle in the back seat. There's a lot of heat back here. Throw those aside. Got my vinyl harness, got my pack, but then right now, I got like this little thing. This is the Kuiu taku bags. Man, this thing comes in handy so much. As you see, I have my extra like granola bars in there. But right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna change. So here, I have all my clothes in here. So I'm trying to debate on which pant I want to wear, because if it's hot, then I obviously want to wear my warm weather pant. But if it's cold, then I want to wear my attack pant because this thing's a little warmer. But I do know I'm going to wear my Peloton, and I'm going to switch over to my merino t-shirt. That's literally my first time like just sitting in the car and randomly glassing up a bear. If he was closer, I'd definitely pull out the rifle and take a crack at him, but he's far. He's probably like 1,500 yards away, which is just too far. But that was pretty cool. That just made my day. Just randomly glassed up a bear in the car. Today is September 11th. It's a Wednesday. We're a little bit away from camp, and we've just been slowly locating little valleys and drainages here and there, and just haven't heard a single peep all morning. So we're just gonna continue to do the usual and just keep going and just keep locating and see if we can find a bugling bull. So it's been slow, it's been wet. It's a slow morning, but anything can happen. We've been just trekking through a lot of this overlooked stuff. Just hit the jackpot wallow right there. Oh man. Let's check this bad boy out. just bumped an elk over here. Hiked up the ridge. Super fresh rub. There's like multiple pieces of his facial hair. And you can still see this is still pretty wet. And you can see the fresh bark on the ground. Dang it. We just busted him. But the good thing is, at least we're getting into elk. It's probably around 1 o'clock right now. And usually by this time, elk, they're bedded. And so what Kong and I we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna side hill all the way out to where the ridge drops off. And then we'll just see if we can walk right up to a elk that's still bedding. This habitat right here, this is typically the habitat that we find northeastern elk bed in the most. Now they could bed anywhere they want. It's just that we find a lot of beddings in this type of terrain or this type of habitat. So that's what we're gonna do. I mean, the elk, they're definitely in here. We heard a cow mewing over there. We just bumped what we believe to be a bull, so we can only hope we get an opportunity here pretty shortly. This bull just tore up everything right here. He rubbed this little tree, everything right here, tore it up. That's pretty fresh. 99% sure I heard Kong's bow go off. By the reaction of the bow, it sounded like a hit. I don't want to get my hopes up, but fingers crossed that Kong just smoked him. Being the shooter is one thing, but me being new to the caller position, man, it really puts your elk knowledge and your elk skills, your elk calling skills to the test. I have no idea how that bull came down and approached Kong, but I just used literally everything in my tackle box. As little as I know about elk calling, I used it. Guys, I apologize for the lack of footage. In my heart, I wholeheartedly want to be with Kong when that bull was coming in, but it's basically impossible. It's impossible to film and call at the same time. I just heard a twig snap. Alright, it's been a couple minutes. I'm gonna sneak over to where we left our bags and sneak over to Kong. Kong's right there. I could use some good news right now.
No.
You hit him?
I hit him.
Sounded like you hit him.
I hit him, but let's see. I don't want to pull a Joel.
How'd you hit him?
Huh?
How'd you hit him? According to?
Huh?
According to?
No.
Broadside?
Broadside, so.
Big bull?
French bull. He's 5 or 6. Not those monsters, but dude, I can't. Dude, I saw him. I see him very little, but.
Where'd you shoot him?
I was right here. You know this tree right here?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I just squeezed a shot, man. So, you see those 2 twigs right there, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he came right there.
Did you see how much penetration you got?
I just know that my arrow's hanging on him.
Was he gonna go down this ridge?
No, he came right there and then he cut over.
How far is that? 30?
Top 10, man.
Really?
Yeah, probably 20.
And then where'd he go? He just quiet up
He went up there and then he worked his way over there.
And then just quiet?
Yeah, quite over here.
Okay. Oh, we'll just wait.
That's it.
Alright, so we've been waiting for almost an hour. Kong was unsure of the shot, but we looked up there. It looks like lung blood. We found the arrow too. See it arrow. Look, that's how far I went in. Fingers crossed. There was a pile up there where it was just, it seemed like he was just coughing.
Good?
Dude, are you kidding me? That's more than halfway. He's dead, dude. He's dead, dude.
Wait till we get.
He's dead. I understand shooter anticipation, but he's a dead elk, dude.
Oh, dude, brother! Where is it? Yeah, let's go! Woo! Woo! Thank you, brother.
Dude, dude.
Oh, you, brother.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Woo!
First and foremost, I really apologize for the footage of this video. But on this hunt, I told Kong I was gonna call for him once we got into elk, and so calling was my first priority. Filming was my second priority. I tried to film as much as I could. I mean, I got a couple times of him bugling when we were calling him in, but I didn't get the kill shot on video. But you know, sometimes that's just a sacrifice you have to take because there's only one of me. At the end of the day, we can't always have it on video because you know that's just how hunting goes sometimes. But like I said, my first priority was to call a bull in for Kong, and filming was gonna be second. If I happen to call and also get the kill shot on video, like that's just perfect. But with the way the hunt went down, there was just no way I was gonna get both. So other than that, man, what a hunt. This is a Washington State public land, general season, do-it-yourself elk hunt. Any one of you could be here right now with this bull down on the ground. Anything that we're doing right here, you guys could do. It's not just limited to us or a special permit. This is anybody's game right now. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, today, like, it was so dead. Like, we saw very little elk sign on the other canyon. We hiked up, we came on this side, we heard a couple cows mewing, but nothing really happened. And finally, we located this bull. He wasn't far from us, and we scrambled. I got into position to call, and it's just a blessing to be here. I'm just ecstatic right now. Just a beautiful bull. Thank you, buddy. Oh, it's so dark. Well, hopefully you guys can see me, but we started a fire because Kong and I, once we finished the elk, we were actually just supposed to pack out as much meat as we can back to our car. But turns out pretty much the whole crew came up, so we have like 8 guys on the way. They're pretty close down there, so they're gonna get here. So change of plans, we're pretty much gonna try to pack out this entire elk tonight, and then we're probably gonna go home tonight instead of having to use tomorrow to pack up or pack out those little scrap meats that we couldn't get off of the elk, like the carcass. We're just gonna dig that up or cut that up and just cook it over the fire and just get a little bit energy inside our bodies before we start our pack out. So I'm just maintaining this little fire right now so that it will burn down the coals. That way I can cook some elk meat. No salt, no nothing, just good old elk meat. It is 10:31 on September 12th. The whole crew spent pretty much all night yesterday just packing that bull out. We didn't get here, our car and our camping spot, until 4:45 in the morning. 4:45, everybody got into their sleeping bags, and you know, we got a little bit of shut-eye. Just happy that we don't have to do it again because we packed out that bull in one trip. So pretty thankful for all the guys that showed up to help. Kong and I, we were actually just planning to not even have backup and just basically spend today packing out the rest of the meat, which we would have been fine, but pretty thankful to have had them show up. So we're actually gonna head home. I'm actually just waiting for some of the guys to finish doing their stuff, and then we're all gonna head off back home, and then we gotta process the meat and stuff like that. So I don't know where I'm headed to next. We'll just have to see where I go next. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.